In Brazil, they kind of have their own little sign language. It's rather interesting because I remember when I was in MTC and I'd be waiting in line. I know here in America we would, like, you snap your fingers and you hit your hand like that, right? It's just, pass the time. And I was doing the MTC. My teacher told me flat, hey, don't do that ever again. And I was, why? It's just a hand sign. I was like, but down there it was a very ugly hand gesture, very bad thing. And I didn't, and I realized that there were so many unseen things that people would do, like say you're hungry, you wouldn't like pat your stomach like we do in the United States. There you go like this, you say I'm hungry, you want food in your mouth. Or say someone's like annoying or you don't like that person, like, oh man, they just like a bird chirping in my ear, they would do these things like maybe behind the person's back, like say that person's annoying and they turn their back like, oh man, this is so annoying. Or say you were in trouble and your mom spanked you and she's like, oh man, my mom. They would do that with their finger. They would stop them like, oh man, we gotta go fast, let's go. They had their own language with their hand gestures, and it was very interesting because then you caught on to it, and that's how you spoke. So now every single time I see somebody doing that with their hand, I kind of get offended, like, hey, whoa. But then I realize I'm in America and it doesn't matter to me. But down there, you become part of that culture. And so doing this, I still do this sometimes. Like say I talk to somebody, they kind of rub me the wrong way. I go back to my roommate who I was companions with, like, oh man, they were just rough stuff. And so they have their own kind of subcultures. And or say the food was really good, you would say, oh, Irma, that was so good.